I have an idea here and I want to see if it works. So I'm wanting to make a bookmark, stitch a bookmark, but instead of like doing a whole bunch of stitching, I'm wanting to attach this charm, but I don't see, I don't know if you could see the charm. There we go. But I don't have a jump ring to put on there to attach it. So I had an idea and I wanted you to join me in my journey. This is just a piece of fabric that I tore off of the bolt. And I mean, seriously, that's all that is. And I like the frayed edges. And then I'm folding it in half. And you can decide, I would give you the measurements, but you decide how much you want it. Do you want it hanging out of your book, or do you want it completely inside the book and only the charm hanging out? So this is what we're going to do. I figured I would start off with this size. This is about, I guess I cut it 12 inches and then folded it in half. That's about 6 or 7 inches. I don't know. I don't have a ruler. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking about doing the no knot method again. No, you know what? We're going to do the knot method because we're going to hide it in between the fabric. So let's do a knot method here. And I want to start it when I do the no knot method. When I do the knot method, words are always hard. If you know me, you know me. So let's start in between and start from there. And that way, the knot is hidden in between because this is going to be eventually sewn together. So here is my idea. I'm going to, instead of just having it hang, that just kind of looks weird. And this, obviously, this hole right here is too tiny to feed this through. So we're going to make this work this way. So I'm going to bunch this together. Like so. Pardon the pun. I know, it's not that funny, but... Okay, so let's go around and around this, okay, to hold it together. Okay, we're just gonna go around and around and around, and then here's my crazy idea. Let's go through the charm here. Like that, and then I want this to be all the way up here. Okay, now you can glue this like this, but I think this will hold better if you sew it in. And since we are a stitching community, I'm figuring anybody could do this. So I'm going to go through that several times. I am so excited about this. I know it doesn't take much for me to get excited, but I am really excited about this. I love to read, so I thought these would be so cute to make. And wouldn't these be a cute gift to a book lover? Okay, I'm glad I did not use the blunt needle because we're going through lots of layers here. So you want to get a pretty sharp needle here. Okay, this is a bead needle. Okay, it's pretty secure, but I want to go in through here a few more times. Well, let's see. Let's go down this way. So, and if you look on the other side, see, okay, do you see how much? Try to get a close up. So you see my thread here. I know it's hard to see white on white, but I want this to kind of not be too stiff. I want it to dangle a little bit like a charm would. But I want to make double, triple, quadruple sure that it is secure. So let's go through this again on this side and then come around on this side. So you see what I'm doing? I'm basically making a figure 8 or an infinity, I guess. You know that affinity symbol, like a lazy 8. So we're going on this side and then we're coming back around and there we go. And I think that is very, 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 very secure. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so let's finish this by securing it. And I just make a loop. You know how to do this. But in case you don't, I just make a loop and then go back through the loop, securing it and making sure it's tight. And then we'll clip that off. And ta-da! Isn't that cute? Okay, let's clip this thread too. I think this is from the fabric. Okay, look how cute. Hang on, let me grab a book. Okay, I got my Bible because it's fairly large. I want to see what this looks like. A charm that matches your book would be super cute. Okay, so let's go through here and look how adorable that is. Isn't that cute? I love it. Now you can have it, this is what I'm talking about. You can have this extra part sticking out. Maybe you want to tie, maybe you want to stitch a ribbon, or maybe you want to bunch this up and put a charm up here. I didn't do that because of the different sizes of books or the larger journals. I didn't want that to get stuck, you know what I'm saying, and be too thick for that area. So you can do it like that. Okay, or you can pull it down more to where you don't have anything in the top and just have it hang like that. And another idea I have for this is you can either leave it open like this, okay, or you can make sure it stays intact by stitching a little motif here. So, or maybe the book name. Maybe you want to write the book name here. Wouldn't that be cute? So maybe you want to sew some flowers to match the book. Maybe your book has flowers and you want to embroider the flowers on there. And the other idea I have is, and I didn't do it this way, and I'll tell you why. So pretend this is open, okay, and straight. You can do a charm on this side and just leave it open and then just have it hang like this. Okay, I didn't want to do that because I just wanted it closed. I thought this would be better, but you could obviously have it hanging like this around your book and then maybe have two charms, one here and one here. Okay, I didn't want to do that because I'm thinking about embroidering something here, but I haven't thought of that yet. And I was going to do it on camera, but I wanted to, before this thought left me, I wanted to sew this with y'all. But wouldn't that be cute? Put your thoughts in the comments. Should I embroider something here or no? Let me know in the comments below. because I can't decide. So y'all have to help me decide. And yeah, thanks for watching.